Aberystwyth. Gyda 1,015 o bobl yn byw yma, mae'n un o drefi mwyaf canolbarth Cymru. Ac am 7 mis o'r flwyddyn, mae'n cartrefi 9,000 o fyfyrwyr o bob cwr o Bryden. Ond ar ben y ffigurau yma, mae tua 10 o breswylwyr ychwanegol. Y di-gartref. Y Preswylwyr Anweledig.
Yma yn Aberystwyth, yn anaml iawn y gwelwch chi bobl di-gartref ar y strydoedd. Ond mae'n debyg fod yna dipyn fwy yma na bethau pobl yn sylweddoli. Felly, ein bwriad ni ydy ceisio i fynd tu ôl y llenni, i geisio darganfod y gwir broblem yma yn Aberystwyth.
Mae'n debyg o byddin yr iachawdwriaeth yn gwneud dipyn i helpu'r sefyllfa di-gartref yn Aberystwyth.
Well, in larger cities and towns, there are hostels where people can go and stay and they can be looked after and then sent back into the community or put on housing lists, etc. In Aberystwyth, we're very small, so we tend to deal with problems as they come along. We give homeless people sleeping bags if they need them. In the winter, we have a luncheon club where the homeless can come in here and have a hot cup of tea. And we get them food from the chip shop so they can come in here and sit and eat it. We can get to know them, and should they need clothing, we've got a charity shop in town, and we can help people by giving them a letter. They can go and collect free clothing from the charity shop.
Mae di-gartref yn Aberystwyth yn lwcus mewn ffordd oherwydd shelter Ceredigion sy'n darparu llety iddynt 3 diwrnodau wythnos, fel ei bod ddim yn gofio cysgu yn yr oer fel bob nos.
We're a 5-bedded unit in Aberystwyth. We're open and accessible to anyone who's street homeless. We're a direct access shelter. People can come in from 8 o'clock, and as long as they abide by the conditions of stay, and can use this service for as long as they need to.
The night shelter helps the homeless by providing them with a roof over their head to begin with, and a warm meal in the night, and the ability to access services in the day, support services in the day.
A bigger picture from that would be that it allows people to know that there are services available for people who are rough sleeping, and it doesn't necessarily just have to be rough sleeping, people who might be sofa surfing but don't actually have their own key to their front door.
Reit, mae'n 10 o gloch y nos, a fi wedi cael gwybod gyda rhai bobl ble mae'r pobl di-gartref yma yn cysgu yn Aberystwyth. So, ni'n mynd i fi mas nawr i trio gweld os lle ni ffindo rhai. Na'n môr! Mae'n ei ffrind fi'n gyrru. Debyg bod rhai bobl yn cysgu lawr ar y seafront. Amser hyn o'r nos, mae'n dawel neis lawr fan hyn ar y prom, os mae'r crowd i gyd mewn yn ganol dre. So mae'r di-gartref yn tueddu o lawr i'r ardal hyn ffrind i gael llonydd. Mae'n debyg bod tipyn bach yn cysgu mewn yn y ysgod hyn fan hyn gyda'r nos. Ond hyn o, neb i gael yma. Mae'n noson eitha gwynto. Mae'r môr eitha rwng, so falle bod nhw wedi mynd mwy o ffordd draw i'r dre. Yr unig rai sy'n na hyn o yw bol bach ifanc wedi meddwi. Sai wedi gallu ffindo unrhyw di-gartref lawr fan hyn ar y front. Falle achos bod hi mor rwff o mae'n o'r eich mae yno. gewn ni weld os mae unrhyw un ochr arall i'r dde.
Yes, it can be hard to switch off, especially if certain issues have cropped up during the day that you're well aware of, and you're well aware that your staff during the night might have to face, difficult times possibly.
I think it would be really odd if you could do this job and you could just go like that, because I don't think your heart would be in it.
This is one of the bedrooms. You can see it's very basic, but it's warm and it's safe and it's a roof. This is the communal room. This is where they would congregate and watch TV at night, and where they would eat their meal. And this is the kitchen, where the hot meal is cooked.
We spend as much time trying to make sure people don't become homeless as working with people who already find themselves in that situation. And it's, as I say, it's a Ceredigion-wide thing.
Mae Josh Maynard yn cydweithio dipyn ar di-gartref yn Aberystwyth. Aeth Ceri i'w gyfarfod mwyn dod yn fwy ymwybodol o'i waith.
Basically, my work with the homeless is in a fairly unofficial capacity. So I'm meeting with them and chatting with them and just giving them various things, cups of coffee and things that they need. So it's fairly unofficial, but I still do a fair amount of work with them.
How do you start working with the homeless?
So I originally started, me and my wife set up a project called Nightlight in Aberystwyth, which works on a Saturday night, and we go out on the streets, and we've had to deal with a lot of homeless people with that, and also just walking around town seeing them and just very simply going to chat with them and stuff. That's how it kind of all started, the relationships with them.
Can you think of any funny stories?
There are particularly alcoholics, I think, provide much merriment, and I know of one guy who I chat to fairly regularly, and he claims every time I see him that he's Jesus Christ, and last time I saw him he claimed he'd been crucified 8 times because he was Jesus, so that kind of thing, but you get lots of stories like that, really. So there are several places around town that they sleep. You get some up in the woods, and some in Preswylwyr Avenue, and some out in the country. But a few of them sleep in the shelter, which is, I guess, more sheltered than anywhere else they can find in town. And they stay here all year round. So you're getting some people who are here when there's snow on the beach. So there's one guy who lived here stayed here for a long time, and he used to alternate. So he would spend 2 or 3 nights of the week here, and then he would get a bit of money or whatever, and then he would walk across the Forth and spend 2 or 3 nights in the shelter or Forth seafront, and then come back again. So yeah, he alternated between the two throughout the week, and sometimes he would sleep along the coast path between here and Forth in some woods or something.
Fel arfer, mae tipyn bach yn cysgu mewn lan yr hewl o'ch dawel yn hyn, ond hyn o mae'n edrych fatha tipyn o bobl meddwl racs i gael mewn yna, so sa'n credu bod neb lot mewn yna hyn o. Mae rhywun i gael mewn yn y corner mewn yn po, tu ôl y cod na fyna. Mae'n cysgu garwn ni fe fod. Wel, mae wedi hanner nos nawr. Fi mon wedi gallu dod o hyd i un dyn di-gartre, ond o'n i'n teimlo bod e'n anhegu i ddino fe gan bod e'n cysgu. So, mwy na thebyg bod nhw gyd yn shelter hyn o'n mwy na thebyg. So, fi'n mynd i fi'n gytre i gwely nawr, fi'n credu. Nos da.
Get emotionally involved at times?
I think it's difficult not to, really. When you see someone who started drinking when they were 12 years old and you find them homeless on the streets at 50, still drinking and still very much dependent on alcohol. And for them, they can't see any way out of it because any money that they have coming in goes straight on alcohol. So yeah, I can't help but get emotionally involved with people like that.
Your emotions can get the better of you on times because at the end of the day you're only human. It affects you.
Yeah, sometimes you can get emotionally involved, particularly if there's a difficult problem or you feel you can't help the person as much as you'd like to because of the resources in the town, and it can be frustrating and it can be difficult. So you can't switch off. You can go home and start worrying and thinking about the problem, and sometimes that helps you to sort the problem out in a different way.
I think what we want the shelter to be able to provide for people is somewhere safe, stable, secure, warm, friendly, and not somewhere where people are just going to be barraged with questions. We just want it to be somewhere where people feel safe and